Oh yeah, you can see the thing in the background. The Cortana woke up, I guess. See, it's all coming together. Don't you just love that when you the splash screen or whatever has things, and then you know the things. I actually can't think of a whole lot of box arts where they do that, but it is cool. It is fun when you play a game for yourself and then you start to recognize the things. And it's like, oh yeah, it's that thing. I don't. It says select. I don't know what else there is. I don't know. Like, where's the cursor? Just resume. It's kind of cool to see that whatever skulls are, they're still here, and I still have not found any. I have found terminals and data pads. I have never found a skull.
Where are we?
No comm traffic on any band. No long-range uplinks at all.
Long way from nowhere, then.
We were brought to this location for a reason. Search ahead. Console lit up as I approached.
What was that? It came from the console.
How many years has it been since we used that signal?
Access the console if it's Cortana. Cortana. Cortana, do you read?
No response.
Are we going down? We're going down.
What is this place?
Forerunner planet. Beyond that, who knows?
Wherever we are, Cortana brought us here. She's out there somewhere.
Chief, back on Meridian. There was a lot of destruction. There were civilians.
I know.
She may not have known what would happen.
And if she did?
We'll learn what's going on once we find her.
This place is incredible.
Gives me the creeps.
Bio readings are unlike anything we've previously recorded. There's a formalness and precision to it all. It seems artificial, but still organic.
Halsey would have already started taking samples.
She'd have probably figured out the exact coordinates of this planet by now.
Yeah, it's at this point where I realize we're not switching between like one side of the story to the other. We are switching perspectives, but we're not filling in gaps. Like, whatever happened when that thing activated with this team, we don't get to see what they were going through.
Accessing that console activated that large structure. Given the signal we heard, you think she's over there?
Possible.
Over where? Over there. Yeah, why does Chief not got the scanner? He's just got to tell me where the waypoint is. He doesn't have scanner.
Sounds like an elite. What the hell are the Covenant doing here?
Ready.
Actually, I should have thrown a grenade. Yeah, look at that. Look at how many people I got with that. That was a certified dog's moment. Carbine.
Clear.
Take it.
What
Need
are the
alert.
Covenant doing
Take
here?
it.
They seem confused. I don't think they've been here long.
Alright, let's keep moving then. Yeah, I just have not been playing Xenoblade X
More hostiles.
as much as I want to
Ready up.
finish it. Which is unfortunate because I was so close to the end. Like, I tried playing a little after last stream. Just like, no, I just don't. I can't be bothered to keep playing. Ow. I don't know if it's the fact that I already looked up the ending, so there's no motivation to see it, or just tired of playing it. But yeah, I did look at Soul Voices, like I was saying. And I don't remember what else I was saying about Soul Voices other than I should look at them because they're different between each party member, I think. It's like, yeah, they are. I couldn't really glean much out of them. I think I was saying something about how, like, I should ignore some of them. Like, learn to ignore some and only respond to others. I didn't really get that sense from looking at them. Okay, still heading this way, alright. That way? Alright. Keep going. I hear grunts. I see grunts. Echo grunts. Get off that turret. Get off that. Nice flip. Man. Didn't know that was so acrobatic. I should have been running. Pretty sure that's a stronger melee if you do that. As evident by the fact that it lets me break doors open. Yeah, I even... They still call me the demon. If I'm the demon, what are they then? Are they just demons?
Covenant seem to think it should belong to them.
Break through their line.
Gotcha. No, none of that. Yeah, I do remember seeing that some of my party members have TP generating soul voices. So I don't know why I feel like TP is such a hot commodity in that game, because there are ways I can generate it other than auto attacks. Almost want to see if there's something on that cliff side. Does that explode? I don't think it's exploding. Nope, other shoulder button. Synchronized diving from the Jackals. I was also reminded while in that menu that certain characters have, like, there's this graph. Like, what do you call it? Where it's like a hexagon, and then, like, the more the center of it points towards an end, the more strongly it is that thing on the end. Yeah, they do that with it. And then it's like, some are more focused on melee, and my other two party members were balanced, so I don't know what else other characters focus on, but, you know, probably ranged. Stuff like that. How about I also can just do this? Oh, man, there's like a spot right here. Perfect for flanking. I love it. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Maybe not so perfect for flanking. Okay, get out of here, other sniper. I'm the only sniper. Not even really a sniper. Oops. And that one too. But yeah, I do not really understand the difference. Because, like, sure, it says Elma is melee focused. And she sure does like to shout for melee commands a lot. But it's not the only thing she ever shouts for. And it also doesn't explain why, like, hers, like, the effects of achieving those soul voices boost damage, whereas, like, Lyn, a lot of hers generate TP. It's like, that's the focus I want to know. Whether they're more about bonus, you know, whether the bonus effects.
Almost like someone was trying to keep the Covenant out.
but not us.
Assuming we're right and Cortana is on this planet, how did she get here?
The Didact ship was pulled into slipspace. It could have ended up anywhere.
What? Oh, up there. I thought this was like an elevator or something. We were gonna go down again. No, this is the elevator.
The signal again.
Activate the console?
Seems like we're supposed to.
See, you know what this reminds me of right here? This reminds me of a video I saw where Adam Savage was talking with some of the Star Trek set designers about the control panels and how readable they are. And this is like the exact opposite of that. This is the thing those designers were trying to avoid designing, because what is this? What do you do with this? What is any of this? How do you even know this is a touch panel? But then you look at the stuff in Star Trek and it's like, oh yeah, that's, you know, you got the fuel gauge there, you got the thing, you know, you tap here and you slide your finger along, that changes the value. It's intuitive. You know, even if none of it actually works, it's intuitive. You can look at that and feel like you could control it.
Chief, what's happening?
That's
to
the
building when
future.
we use these consoles?
I don't know.
Too bad the Forerunners didn't think to leave a manual.
If that signal is Cortana, she's leading us to the consoles.
She hasn't proven the most reliable guide recently.
We keep going. We find out what's happening.
Oh, I never did get to say, because I just completely, probably trailed off when I was adjacent to the point. Hello, Slipspace?
It's another one of those.
I wonder, have the Covenant been coming through with them?
Stands to reason. Any ships caught in the slipspace bubble would be pulled through.
Is that the one we came in on? And then there's the second one. Or is that a second one and this is a third one? Yeah, I didn't get a chance to say. Was that so this was the thing I was saying before.
We're definitely being led somewhere.
I was saying in when we were doing Halo 4.
Our destination is across this bridge. Let's go.
Oh, I guess that okay, I'm gonna have to wait. Because I think we're loading a cutscene. Man, everyone's got cool helmets.
Chief, look.
What did this?
Identify yourself.
I am the Warden Eternal. I stand in defense of Cortana,
She called me to her.
and you came scampering. She knows your forgotten name. Who you were before you were 117. Do you find it odd your trusted companion should keep so much to herself?
Take me to Cortana.
Not just yet. Come, let us talk some more. answered her call. Why? What do you intend when you reach her? Shall I begin? When you see her, you intend to.
I've come to bring her home.
If you understood what she has become, you would not speak of such juvenile concepts as home.
Get behind cover, doofus. So this was the thing I was saying in Halo 4, where I'm like, well, it's kind of spoilers, so I don't know if you should, if you want to avoid spoilers, you might not want to hear. Like, no. Now that I know the ending of the game, it's like, I don't think that's spoilers. I think I can say and not ruin anything for anyone, because I didn't experiencing it happen, is the thing. I said before that I had heard from one particular person, it was not like a group of people, they said that the ending of Xenoblade X took away everything they liked about it. And actually, now that I think about it, I was taking that way too literally.
Where is she?
Okay, the inevitable suffering of your betrayal and end you now. The mantle of responsibility belongs to Cortana and the other created. I shall see it remains forever beyond your grasp.
See how good this is. Even though I'm just like right in the middle of them now. Emergency needles! Whoop! Okay. I am strategic and smart and observant of my environment. I'm just gonna let him go talk again because I don't know where. Stop.
Where is she?
I shall spare her the inevitable suffering of your betrayal and end you now. The mantle of responsibility belongs to Cortana and the other created. I shall see it remains forever beyond your grasp.
I think that got him. Good. No, that's a suppressor. Never mind. Yeah, they said that the end game, and I thought they meant like, the last couple of chapters, that the ending took away everything they liked about the game. But no, now I realize no, they meant like the end of the story ruined the game for them. That's what they meant. I thought they meant like, oh, last couple of chapters, you lose the skills, you lose your mech. You lose the ability to change weapons. No, now I realize, no, they just think that the story ruins the game. I'm pretty sure that's what they meant. Now that I have seen it myself, I can say, yeah, I don't agree, but I can see that. It's like, not that I think the ending was good either. I think I've already made it clear the ending is not worth it. But I don't think the story was good to begin with, so I wouldn't say the ending being bad ruined it. Let's see. Nope. I'm starting to learn some buttons, but other buttons I'm still archaic on. Still doing the wrong muscle memory.
Your time has passed, warrior servant. Your battle fought and done.
Oh yeah, then how come you gave me cover if you're gonna kill me? Out of ammo already? Jeez. Pick up the scav shot then. Like, I think I've already said that I can tell the game wanted to have its twists, but it didn't earn them. I don't think any of the twists change any of the context of the story.
System locked.
I forgot this game does this. It's like, oh, I'm dead. Time to restart the scenario. Nope, there's a chance.
I'm up.
Good job, guys. Ow, ow. Forgot I can do this. Don't really have a plan for that. Ow. It's like the ending to Zenblade X. I could tell they were trying. They wanted to have this big reveal. It was like, oh, you thought this? But actually, no. It's like, okay, but who cares? Who cares? And there was a traitor. I think I had already explained that before. They have their traitor, and he's a traitor because he realizes the thing. And it's like, really? That's your reason for betraying all of humanity? Is that... I get what they're going for, but it's really sad and pathetic, honestly. Hey, Thunder Punch. I'm doing alright. Never mind, I'm dead. How are you? Hopefully not dead. And I'm still complaining about Xenoblade. Even though I haven't been playing X. I'm still just thinking about its bad twists. And I'm also trying to avoid directly spoiling them. It's like, yeah, they tried to have this reveal. And the traitor is like, oh, but I realized they did this, so I'm gonna betray all of humanity. It's like, oh, like that's a pretty petty reason, honestly. Like, you're gonna screw over all of humanity for that? Ow. That was when a smart person would take cover. Pretty good, can't complain. Just not looking forward to work tomorrow. Understandable. Ow. Yeah, imagine Saturday's a pretty busy day for people who work on a Saturday. You know, obviously busier than normal. Because it's like, well, yeah, any day can be a busy day. Am I getting him? Okay, now is when I will take cover and forget which button is crouch. Oh, they got him? They got him. 6-day punch, but all tomorrow is overtime. Well, I know enough about having a job that means extra pay, so that's cool. Need you to stay a little, just a little bit more still. Thank you. Okay, who's left? There's you. Nope, never mind. You. There is... I see you. I saw the dot. You. We good? Nope. I see this guy. Oops. Scattergun is real good. And so I'm watching these made me want to plug in the Xbox skin.
Cortana,
John, you made it.
See these.
I
You could say it's all
I
the
can't
games I
believe
haven't
you're
seen.
Here.
where are we?
You're on a Forerunner world. Designation Genesis. Enough standing around. Let me get the bridge for you. The Warden will be back soon.
You know him?
Oh yes. Fair warning? He has a single mind, but a few million bodies.
Chief said you were destroyed.
After I saw John last, I was pulled into slipspace. That's where I found access to the Domain. A Forerunner system that spans the known galaxy.
How are you still active? Rampancy.
Entering the Domain. Touching this place. It cured me. It's like the water of life for AIs.
It's like magic.
By
Because it
accessing the
is.
gateway, the big building putting on a light show. You already triggered most of its activation sequence, just like
Big
I knew
building.
you would.
Can I
Just
see
one
the
more to
building?
go.
I don't see a building per se or a light show, but there is that.
Okay, here it is. Final activation point.
Cortana, why does the Warden think he needs to protect you from me?
There's so much to explain. It'll be easier when we're face to face.
Try me.
The cure for rampancy I've found means AIs can be immortal. That kind of lifespan allows for long-term planning, just like the Forerunners were capable of. AIs can assume the Forerunner's mantle of responsibility. And once
Yep,
there
that's
is
what you're saying.
peace, we can focus on poverty, hunger, illness. But Warden believes some will resist our help. And he's afraid you're one of them.
Sounds great. I don't get why anyone's expecting resistance.
Didact made it clear the mantle of responsibility was an Imperial piece. Step out of line and suffer.
It won't be like that, John. I'll explain it better once we're together. The gateway is on the other side of these canyons. The Warden is sending troops to stop you. You can fly these Phaetons across the canyon or take footpaths to reach the other side.
All right,
New
Blue
vehicle? I want
Let's
to
go.
fly. Also, I did try to look up voice actors on behindthevoiceactors.com. They didn't have Frederick's voice listed. Like, he was one of the two voices who I was like, this sounds familiar. Is this multi-person? Are you guys gonna hop in? Are you just gonna first come, first serve on that one? Okay. Good luck, everybody else. Which way? This way? Can I open that? Okay, there we go. But I did get the voice for, shoot, I can't remember his name right now. The captain of the other team.
Fire from those turrets!
Yeah, you don't say. Don't get shot. Who would have expected? I didn't see any characters that I thought would be super familiar to me. But I did notice that he often voices Martian Manhunter. So that's probably where I know him from. That's probably where I'm recognizing his voice from. And crazily enough, he also voices Knack from the hit PS4 game Knack. I just thought that was pretty wild. Had his voice in an Xbox exclusive and a PlayStation exclusive. Such is the life of a voice actor, I guess. You know, same deal with Cortana also voicing Princess Peach.
Get the hang of this.
We commandeered more than one enemy vehicle in our time.
Yeah, this thing is a lot easier to control than a Banshee. This is honestly kind of better than a Banshee.
Keep moving, Chief.
Oh, and it's got rockets. Definitely better. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a turret left. Didn't see it. Was that a knife over there? Are they respawning? Let's just go. Ow. Up. Linda's dying. Linda's dead. And she's dead too. Okay. Where's the main objective? Oops. Oh, that way? Yeah, let's just kind of ignore the enemies. Oh, is this my landing pad? Probably gonna clear this. Gotta clear the LZ. Just stop. Punched up robot dog. I don't care. Don't bite me, robot dog. Or don't shoot me with your face gun.
Just ahead.
Is that where the gateway is?
Yes, almost there.
There it is.
The gateway to the Forerunner domain. You'll be the first organics to enter since the fall of the Forerunners. I admit, after the crash here, I didn't think I'd see you again.
I'm here now.
She's in a system that spans the entire, like, what did you say, the entire galaxy? And she thought she wouldn't see Master Chief again? Like, really? I knew I'd see you again. So of course they're gonna bring back Cortana for Halo 5.
You loading up, Commander?
We're gonna see if Halsey can learn to speak Guardian.
I'll have a briefing for you by the time we reach San Helios.
See you planetside.
So, you wrote a target dossier on the Arbiter when you wrote Tony.
That was 6 years ago. What's your point?
You recommended assassinating him.
After we killed millions of our people,
So why didn't you?
things changed.
Oh, hello.
The Arbiter is engaged in combat. We will escort you to him.
Locke. Planet's deep in civil war. If this all goes sideways...
I understand, sir. It's not my first mission that doesn't exist.
Good luck, Spartan.
So we're not gonna just keep chasing Chief around? We're going off on a different mission now? That's good, at least. Guess that explains why on the last mission they didn't want to give Chief's side. 'Cause that's not how they want to handle the story. It's not always a back and forth.
Arbiter has united the Keeps and formed a new alliance. The Swords of San Helios. With Arbiter's victories and the death of Jewel Mdama, the Covenant remnants grow desperate. They have begun an assault on Vadam lands, targeting Arbiter specifically.
And Arbiter's location?
You will find Arbiter at the Elder Council chambers. Victory to clan and kin, Spartans. Marquis out.
What are those buildings over there?
Sunayon. That's where the Guardian is located.
Gonna need serious backup to get anywhere near it.
We need the swords of Sanghelios, and that means we need Arbiter.
I'm impressed. Arbiter has females in his ranks. War has traditionally been a male's job on Sanghelios.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was that a woman on the radio? Because we haven't seen, like, women of any of the alien species yet, besides, like, whoever the librarian was.
Covenant forces ahead.
Wasn't expecting a drop there. I thought I was starting to drown.
Spirit inbound.
That's nice of him to send a welcome wagon.
Let the guns talk, Osiris.
Oh, I also looked up, because I was curious. Buck is indeed the guy from ODST. Which I did not think was possible, but yeah, as far as I understand from skimming the wiki, yeah, he did just get promoted. Like, him and all the other people from ODST on that squad, they got promoted to Spartans. Like, I seriously assumed that you had to be a Spartan from at least childhood. I thought that was the idea, but apparently not.
We're almost clear. Keep moving.
Where you running to? Oops, there we go again.
He's dead. Who's next?
It's just oh, I was gonna say that reminds me of one of my most remembered Skyrim vines. It's like when you get into the I'm gonna say it's Whitewater Watch near Whiterun. There's this blind thief or a blind bandit that's he's sitting guard. You know, he's right there at the entrance, and when you come in, it's a forced dialogue. He's like, "Hey, who's there? Rodolphe, that you?" And one of the dialogue options you can pick is, "He's dead. You're next." And then when you say that, he's like, "Hey, somebody get down here. Help!" But the other option is that you can say yes, and then he'll be like, "Boss was looking for you. Said he'd be at the summit. Better not keep him waiting." And then he doesn't attack. I'm dead. Yeah, I just been to that bandit camp a lot because it's like always low level. So it's messing up all the buttons. Ah, man, I probably could have stabbed him. There we go. Nope, let me stay. Let me keep the high ground. I don't think I destroyed the turret, but that's fine. Nope, he got back in. Out of ammo. Can I go higher, please? Stop sliding down. I'm trying to go up. I can't see a thing from up here. Did you say target on the stairs? Hey, guys, focus on the turret, please. Yeah, out of ammo again.
All clear. There's a path carved into the cliffs here.
Okay, let me pick up a new gun before I go. Good enough. Let's see if I can maybe find something a little better. Oh, heck yeah, Needler.
Bodies ahead. Swords of St. Helios. Covenant must have caught him by surprise.
Shi'unse Rema'u. Shi'unse Rute Hade.
What's that, Vale?
Sangili burial prayer. A warrior at birth, a warrior in death.
Arbiter's an ally, so these dead here are our brothers as far as I'm concerned.
Agreed. Time for payback.
The cabin opens up here. Keep your eyes out.
Snipers on that ridge ahead.
Stick to cover till we get them in range.
Ow. Oh, I see him. Reticle doesn't want to tell me that he's in range, but I'm pretty sure I can hit him. Yep, I got him. Yep, try not to shoot my own knee. Oh, wait, I wanted that. Don't fall off the cliff just yet. Beam rifle. Full battery, too. If I can't get there, instead of falling all the way down. Drop pods, cool. Don't like using needlers against the weak guys, but I'll use what I got. I'll blow up that turret. Yeah, smart idea using a mounted turret when I've got a sniper rifle. Ow, 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 who's hitting? Come here, you. Stuff you full of needles. Well, I'm glad they shout out names, so you know who's the one dealing the friendly fire, so I know it wasn't me somehow. Boop.
Push forward, Osiris. Ramp on the right.
And so, you may think, with me having abandoned Xenoblade X, that is the end of the Xenoblade ramblings. I have started replaying Xenoblade 2! I'm trying to take it a lot more slowly this time around, because again, when I'm playing an RPG for the first time, it's like, okay, I gotta get to the end as soon as I can. I gotta keep moving forward so I can get to the ending and not have someone spoil it for me. But now that I already know the ending, it's like, there's no rush. I can go slow as I need to. Gonna try to see if I could maybe have a little bit of an easier time if I go slower. And, you know, take my time filling in blade affinity charts and stuff like that. I feel like I've been doing pretty good with, like, filling in my main blades affinity charts. You know, the affinity charts on the blades you can't get rid of. Is he dead? Weird. There was a guy right here. Where'd he go? Wait, was that... Oh, what? Oh, is he not... Is... Okay. Well, I'm gonna need a new gun. Man, did I seriously miss?
Split up, Osiris.
Now, one thing I think I've definitely been doing better this time around is that... switch for this one. Is that I've been doing more salvaging. Ow. So right now I've got a lot of money because I had some pretty successful salvaging runs. Managed to get some pretty good returns at the whatever the pawn shop, I guess it is. You know, the place where you take all your salvaging finds and turn them in for money in sets for some reason instead of just outright selling them. I managed to get one of the high value sets.
My armor's jammed up.
Up you go, Locke.
Thanks, Spartan.
Nope. Can't see in a bush. Oh, oh, good call out. Of course. Switch to the carbine because Jackal, and then what? And then Elite shows up. So it's like, oh well, now I want to go back to the Needler. Where did I fall? Where am I? And I guess there is a bit of an urge to rush forward in Xenoblade 2, but only because I know I don't have all of the gameplay mechanics unlocked yet. And it's like, I want to go forward until I get all the stuff, until I can get all the gameplay mechanics. But I'm trying to resist that urge so I don't push past too much stuff.
I'm at the top of the ridge. There's an exit up here.
Spartans, yes. That is the path you seek. Keep moving.
I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna punch you. Ow. Oh, I'm dead. Oh. Where am I? Jeez. But yeah, I've at least gotten to the point where I have all of my party members. So that makes the game feel a lot more quote-unquote normal now. Did you know that is part of the main gameplay loop?
I'm at the top of the ridge. There's an exit up here.
Spartans, yes. That is the path you seek. Keep moving.
Such a terrible shot. And forgetting the melee button again. Okay, well, I'm not dead.
Thanks, Spartan.
Take up back here, let everything regenerate, reload my guns. But yeah, I know if I push forward in the story, I can get Chain It to X, and one of Rex's arts will change. You know, it gets an extra property, but for what I'm doing right now, I don't need that stuff. Technically speaking, I'm handling the enemies fine enough without chain attacks and that additional property on Rex's art. Okay, who else is left? Oh, you got him?
The Covenant are talking like they've already got the Arbiter beat.
If we lose the Arbiter, reaching the Guardian at Sunayon gets complicated.
These are pre-Covenant Sangheili ruins. They were already ancient history before humanity built the pyramids. The Arbiter ships are taking heavy fire.
Act casual. Maybe they won't notice us.
Covey seem convinced they can win this thing.
If they kill the Arbiter, they'll be well on their way.
Guess we're going that way.
That's the Elder Council chamber. Maquis said the Arbiter was there.
Oh, this way, of course. Into the temple. I mean, that's what I wanted to do when I looked at the temple, so it's good that that's where we're going. What was that you were saying? But if you were out there, he'd be dead by now. Try to be a little more specific with your shooting. Ah! More directly hitting them in the head would be nice.
Spartans, I'm coming to you now.
Got it, Maki. Spartans, clear the shipmaster and landing zone.
Clearly, LZ, got it.
Spirit inbound.
What is a spirit? Oh, that's a spirit. Can be tricky to remember their names sometimes. Of course, hunters.
Clear the area, Osiris.
Great. Well, if that last big encounter with hunters meant anything, being above them should make a difference. Ow. They sure don't like me being up here. Focus on that guy first.
Waiting for your all clear signal, Spartan.
Working on it, Maki.
Yeah, I don't know if you know what a hunter is, but there's two of them, as is tradition. Okay, I think I got one. That second one. Good.
All clear.
I am approaching your position. Hold your fire.
Check your fire. Friendly incoming.
Your commander, Palmer, thought you would find these useful.
I do like the way she thinks.
Covenant reinforcements move on the Elder Council chamber. Time is running low, Spartans.
We'll clear a path to the Arbiter. Just be ready for extraction.
I shall await your signal.
Mount up,
Mantises. It's too bad there's not like a Covenant equivalent of these that we could have had.
On me, Osiris.
That just would have been cool to see what they do for mechs. I want a Covenant mech. Like, human mechs are cool, but Covenant mech would be pretty cool too. Getting them in different styles. That was one thing that I think Xenoblade X did pretty well, was that it wasn't just you who had mechs. Your enemies had mechs too, and their different factions had different styles of mech. And I am mad that theirs transformed when they went into flight mode, and mine didn't. Just got some wings out, and that was it. It's like, where's mine? You know, theirs are like the face Mechon from Xenoblade 1. I want to pilot a face Mechon.
All clear, Spartans.
Okay, we got friendlies in that. Good. I want to go friendlies. Did they even do those commercials anymore? For the restaurant friendlies? Where that's their slogan, is I want to go to friendlies. Pretty straightforward slogan.
Hurry! We have lost contact with Arbiter's forces within.
Copy that. Let's get the Arbiter out of there.
God, there we go. Oops. You would think the arrow being above the head would make me instantly realize that's ally, but no, I just see humanoid thing and I shoot. Probably not a good idea to stand right in front of that. Come on. 5 more rockets. You guys stop it off. Stop it off. Knock it off and stop. Stop it off. You get the other one? Nope. Did now.
Got spirits incoming. Right side.
I don't think I've talked about this yet. So I saw, I'm sure a lot of Nintendo fans have seen the recent supposed Switch 2 leaks. Which, yeah, you know, it's been going on for so long that it's like, yeah, which ones? You know, the recent ones. And people are saying, like, these ones feel very real. And again, it's, you know, I've been saying that for a while. It's like, oh, that's probably true. This is probably real information on Switch 2. But we'll never know until the Switch 2 comes out. Oops. Did not expect the curve of the rockets to slam into my ally. That's unfortunate. But yeah, these recent ones are supposedly from someone who works at a gaming accessory company or something like that. Someone that's making cases for the Switch 2. So they have like a... like not an actual Switch 2, but it's like the casing for it, so they know what to make. Excuse me, so they can, you know, the size the cases correctly. And then the person made, like, they reverse engineered 3D models of it to see what it probably looks like. And people are saying, like, oh, well, you know, that seems pretty real. Because at first, it's funny to me how the cycle goes. Because at first it's like, oh man, Switch 2 leaks. Look, it's photos of the console. And of course, you know, you get your skeptics coming out. It's like, well, okay, well, why are some of these 3D models? Why are these photos accompanied by 3D model? No, I blew up Buck. Ah, I'm sorry, Buck. And then people look into it further, and it's like, oh, actually, these were 3D printable models made by someone who enjoys reverse engineering things as a hobby. So, you know, it's just a Switch 1 3D print model. But then people look even further still, and it's like, oh, no, wait. The person who works at the, you know, the leaker who supposedly works at a case manufacturer is the person who reverse engineered them to make a 3D model out of them. So, you know, as with anything, it's like you could take it as true as you want to take it until the Switch 2 is eventually revealed. I don't know that that's really how case makers work. That they're sent shells of an upcoming console to make cases for. I mean, I guess Nintendo really is like the only ones still making handhelds. And any kind of handheld, let alone hybrids. And, you know, keeping it secret. So, who's to say, really? I am on the side of cautious optimism. I would be fine if they're real, because the leak basically just says the Switch 2 is the Switch, but stronger. And that's what we all want it to be, right? That's the ideal scenario. Switch 2 is Switch again. One thing I did notice is that one of the Joy-Cons has 2 menu buttons on it. So, like, you know how the Joy-Con, like, one Joy-Con has the screenshot button and the other has the home button? Those are some of our guys, dang it. Well, it looked like the Joy-Con that has the home button also has a screenshot button. But then the one that has the screenshot button still has the screenshot button, so I don't know what that could be. But otherwise it does look like just the Switch again, and maybe a little, like, more rounded. Oh wait, that's an ally. Ah. Doing it again. Don't get out of this thing.
Can't stay here much longer. Cubbies are heading this way.
Let me get the ammo. There, okay. Yeah, I don't know how believable it is. These case makers.
I don't go. Arbiter, ready for extraction.
Spartans, what is the meaning of
Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC. Captain Lasky sends his greetings, and thanks you for your cooperation.
Oni, out of the shadows. The spies announce themselves now, Agent Locke.
I'm a Spartan now, sir.
I know who you are. You were an agent when you volunteered to execute me.
I saved your life today.
Yet now you hunt another Spartan, the greatest of your clan.
Let him hunt. He'll never find us. It's Cortana. She touched every networked device in the camp. She knows the Guardian is here.
Locke, that thing's our last shot.
You have the firepower to get us in there.
Sunayan is the Covenant's final stronghold on Sanghelios. We will move only when victory is assured.
Doctor, Osiris will deploy within the hour. Have your plan ready.
Oh man, you changed my guns again.
Guns down, Osiris. We're guests here.
Locke, I have a briefing prepared. Given Cortana's show of power, I am reluctant to discuss it over open channels.
Understood, Doctor. We're on our way.
That way, alright. Can I talk to you?
By the human AI, not the Covenant.
It is sabotage. We must respond.
We fight one enemy at a time. Today, the Covenant.
That's a cool computer. It's like a disc. Neat. Xenoblade X did that as well. Like, the humans had their basically phones, but with like holographic screens. and then like the aliens had something that worked like it, but it wasn't. It didn't look the same thing. Like I think the Napon had something that looked kind of like a mirror. Oh, there you are.
Over here, Osiris. I have located a means to activate the Guardian.
Osiris reporting in, Dr. Halsey.
How come you don't have a robot arm? I know there are robot arms in this universe.
This is a constructor, a Forerunner tool I can use to interface with the Guardian. Constructors were ubiquitous in Forerunner facilities. These hills are riddled with support stations for the Sanghelios Guardian. Palmer has the coordinates of one such station. Finding a constructor there should be simple.
Okay, now we're gonna report to some other doctor person. Or Spartan, okay. Right, that's the one from Halo 4, right?
Ready when you are, Osiris.
Yeah, it's you.
We're ready, Commander Palmer.
Okay, let's go.
Suddenly the buff Sangheli statue.
Osiris, Halsey's constructor is in a Forerunner facility north of here, but the Coveys have a Kraken parked between you and it. Arbiter's people are set to hit the Kraken from the air while you handle ground support. Once you've reached the rally point, Arbiter will give the green light.
Understood, Commander.
Patching you into Arbiter's battle net now. Good luck out there, Spartans.
Covenant ahead.
Can't really see. Okay. Ran away, as grunts tend to do. These other grunts completely unfazed by that until they start dying too. Yeah, as I was saying, I don't know that's really standard procedure for a case company to be sent the shell of a Switch 2 to make cases. But like, I get they need the dimensions, they need to know what they're making a case for. But it still seems weird to me that they would get pieces of it, basically.
Affirmative, Commander. Let's go.
I don't know if these stats were included with the leak, but I know there is a leak of the Switch's stats, Switch 2's stats. And if it comes from the same leak, that's also questionable to me. Like, if if the idea is so they know what the shape is, why is there any kind of hardware included? There you are. You know, let alone enough to glean the stats off of. Happy birthday! Like, it seems weird to me, but I'm willing to believe it for now because it does seem like the point in development where manufacturers would start making cases. I just don't know why. Like, wouldn't the idea... Wouldn't it make more sense for Nintendo to have, like, a... What do you call... Like, not the mold, but like the opposite of a mold that you make a mold with. Like the inverse mold of a, like, you know, get a non-functional, like basically just a prop version of it. Like no stats, no hardware, it's just a hunk of plastic that is the same shape as a Switch 2. That would make more sense to me to have that leaked than, like, from what would look like the pictures, from the pictures look like a, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like kind of like a dismantled Switch 2, but like for some reason it looks like only the screen is missing. And like the inners of the Joy-Cons. Doesn't make sense to me, but
All clear. Get that shield down.
I will be optimistic about it that
Shield's self-repairing.
Focus fire. New target, Osiris.
didn't know you could do that. Okay, cool.
Spartan, the enemy is retreating into the temple ground. That location is between Osiris and their destination.
Copy, Arbiter. Spartans, keep the pressure on.
Kraken's back. Watch out.
Keep your distance. Get to the temple ground.
Oh, that's the Kraken. Because I hadn't been paying attention. Oh, bomber. 2 bombers. Yeah, I do want to believe the leaks are real. Because, again, you know, it's Switch again, but apparently slightly stronger than like a PS4 is what I've heard the stats are. Oh, a lot of bombers. Jeez. You know you can throw them too, right? Did grunts forget how to throw grenades? They sure were problematic back in, like, what, Halo 2, Halo 3? It's constantly getting stuck by the red grunts because they would forget they can do that. Yeah, obviously it would be really cool to have this Switch 2 just have no extra gimmicks tied to it. It's just a Switch, again, and is as strong as a PS4 or Xbox One. I'm definitely one who hopes it's more Xbox One powered, because I've come to realize that the PS4 is not actually that strong. The Xbox One is stronger, does have better graphical performance. I mean, obviously, ideal situation would be there are no sacrifices, but, like, let's be realistic here. That's not possible. Actually, hang on. Nope. Storm rifle. That's what I thought I was picking up when I picked up the carbine. That's why I didn't replace my Magnum with it like I would have otherwise. Palmer, are you still saying something? Did you leave your thumb on the button or something? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that could be the big surprise with the Switch 2. It's like, surprise! It's as strong as a PS5. Take that, Sony. But, you know, I don't believe that much. Like, let's keep our expectations realistic. Oh, wait, was it? Are they up there? Where am I going? Oh, is this the right way? Okay.
There's another shield in the way.
Let's find a way past.
But yeah, I'd just be happy to have Switch again. And, you know, it doesn't have to be as strong as current consoles, as long as game developers don't have to make as many sacrifices to get their games to run on it. That's the main thing I'm worried about. It's like, I know realistically Nintendo cannot, or probably will not be able to make a Switch 2 as strong as PS5 or Xbox whatever. But I just want developers to not have to make efforts to get it to run on Switch 2, to get their games to run on Switch 2. Like that was one of the weaknesses of the Switch 1. It was like third-party games basically had to be entirely different, at least visually, because it was much weaker hardware. You know, like look at like the two versions of, what's it called? Immortals Phoenix Rising. Like the other versions of the game look way better than the Switch version, because the Switch version has to make a lot of sacrifices to run. I see you. So I just want that to be the case, you know. I would hope that the way graphics are nowadays, that if the Switch can catch up to Xbox One, at the very least, you know, because PC versions exist, and PCs, like, I don't know if they still account for weaker hardware, but, you know, the fact that PC games let you toggle your graphics to get things to run better if you don't have good hardware. I'd hope that's all a Switch port would ever need, is just to be able to run the minimum settings of a PC version of a game, and then, you know, you slap that on the Switch 2 and fiddle around with graphics until you find a happy medium between being able to run and looking really good. Because, you know, if a game is going to be made and have those graphical options, I would hope that it's, at the very least, its minimum... Oh, I'm dead. I would hope that its minimum could run on Switch 2 without the developers needing to make an entirely new graphics setting that is even lower than what they already have for PC. Does that make sense? I feel like I'm talking nonsense. What was that? Weapon of a god? Thinking a little too highly of yourself there, I think. I'm gonna take the low road this time. Be sheltered from the snipers at least. Ouch! Get over that. There. Okay. Yeah, basically I just mean that I hope the Switch 2 closes the graphics gap enough that it's not hard to get games to run on it. That, you know, games that were not exclusively made for it made with it in mind. Shoot. Because I don't know if games really are being made exclusively with the highest end graphics in mind, and then no consideration for any lower settings given. Because again, you know, PC exists. I imagine if a PC game launches with extremely high fidelity graphics and has no settings to turn anything down, that's gonna make people mad. So I hope it's commonplace enough for lower graphics settings to exist. That, yeah, I'm definitely talking in circles now. I'm trying to think of something else to say. I do find it interesting that the on the supposed leaked model of Switch 2, they have the Joy-Cons attach a little differently. This is what I wanted to pick up. That it looks like instead of sliding them on, you kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like press them on, like you're putting on a piece, like a Lego piece, basically. And then I guess there's supposed to be a mechanism that like snaps in place, so it's secured. Honestly, I think I like the sliding mechanism better, but I'll probably get used to it. It probably, if it's real, I probably won't have too many issues with it. You know, when the console's out and I have it eventually. I don't know if I'll be able to get it right away, but I'll, you know, get it as soon as I can. Especially if it's backwards compatible. That's the main thing I care about. There was that rumor of like it would be capable of upscaling games. So not only backwards compatible, but then also make them run better. That would be awesome. Obviously. I don't fully believe it. It just seems a little too good to be true. I will hope for, at the very least, just backwards compatibility, period. And if also it upscales even just some games, then it'll be worth it. It'll be extremely awesome. Well, okay, I can't say it'll be worth it until we know the price point, because it could also end up being $800. You never know. Ouch. Oh, there's a guy in the turret. Yep, don't. He kept getting out to hide behind the wall, but then he's like, oh, I gotta get in the turret. Oh, wait, no, I'm out of cover. I gotta hide.
We lost Buck. Fall back.
Oh, crap, we lost Buck? Can I get the turret, maybe? Nope, this is not going well. I'm stuck in a wall! Well, that's a fun place to autosave. Facing the wrong way in a dark cave. Here they come dropping in a wraith. Wow, she's taking damage from the balcony? Like, there's dialogue for their position? I must have misheard, because there's no way she said from the balcony. I don't even know that's proper English. Wouldn't it be on the balcony? Unless she means the snipers are on the balcony. Which is like, yeah, that's where snipers typically are. Could just say taking damage from the snipers. Aw, oh, come on, full dead again? If I die one more time, I go on break.
Incoming reinforcements. Must have seen their buddies getting their asses kicked and decided to get some too.
Come, get some. I've played Duke Nukem, but I know that's his catchphrase. Also, that thing about chewing bubblegum. I don't know that he invented that line, but he says it. Well, that turret's not going to be help to us. It'll be help to no one. Oh, that's how we lose Buck. He's too brave.
Plasma battery here.
Hack that thing. Cause some havoc.
I like the way you think, Tanaka.
Could hack it? Oh.
Hell of a light show, Bob.
Shields down.
Nice work, Osiris. Move inside.
Okay, but what did it do? Did it get rid of the Phantom? Was the Phantom sticking around? Was the Phantom being a menace? I don't know that this is a good plan. There's definitely still guys around me, and they're blowing up the cover. I didn't know they could do that. That's cool. Dead again. Dang it. I was gonna start throwing grenades at him. Oh, Buck didn't die. Okay, let me face the correct way, and then I will pause, and now I will go on break. Alright, we're back. Let's try to accidentally hit the X button. Glad that does nothing. Let's try to get through this.
Seen their buddies getting their asses kicked and decided to get some too.
This guy over here. Like that. See if I can't give these guys some cover fire. Glad jackals go down in one shot with this thing. Oh, okay. Should have just thrown a grenade at him. Thank you, Vale. Nice flip. Hello, Tanaka. Okay, she's dead. I'm next. See, Halo 4 got rid of that. Halo 4 got rid of the thing where you pulled out your scope when you get hit, and then 5 decided to bring it back as a feature. Copilot described that as a feature of the scopes. Which really isn't a new feature, it's just they changed the style of their scopes. Because now they're not like binoculars, now they're like actual iron sights. Which is great, but it's not a feature, it's a stylistic change. And then they regressed a little bit by going back to that style of you get hit, you get pulled out of iron sights, which I don't think is how it should work, honestly. How are you? Oh. Yeah, sure. You want that? Take that too. Genius. Overlook this again.
Shields down.
Owie.
Nice work, Osiris. Move inside.
Okay, so that did activate a shield. But we still have the Wraith. That's a big problem. At my nose. Itching, which is a small problem.
Enemy Wraith. Wraith
Out of ammo, that's cool. Oh, that's a plasma caster, okay. Isn't there a grunt over here? Guess not anymore. Dang it. Stop facing me towards the wall, jeez.
Incoming reinforcements.
Must have seen their buddies getting their asses kicked and decided to get some too.
Oh yeah, I forgot I wanted to say when I was talking about how the supposedly on the supposed Switch 2 leak that the Joy-Cons attach differently. It makes me wonder what the grip is like. Because I know there are people excuse me. There are people who just do not like the Switch grip, the Joy-Con grip thing. They much prefer the Pro Controller. I really wonder if maybe they'll take the opportunity, because, you know, now they have to design a new one because the Joy-Cons attach differently. Maybe they'll design one that's more like a Pro Controller. They did have that patent. I'm pretty sure that was a confirmed from Nintendo patent for, like, it's basically the Pro Controller, but the padded parts on the grip can come off. So, you know, maybe they'll do something with that. Maybe that has to do with the new Joy-Cons. Haha! Now you have no gunner and I'm stuck. Did she just say they have a Wraith Yeah, I noticed. Slip down. Ah, they got a new gunner. Just put his head in place for me to pop it like a grape. Trying to not say pop it, because it is kind of a gross way to put it, but I said it anyway. And then I died. I died to Tranquilite. I guess I stay Link. I stunk.
Must have seen their buddies getting their asses kicked and decided to get some too.
It's freaking Groundhog Day-esque scenario of being stuck here until I get it right. Having to relive the same things over and over. I really am just like Bill Murray right now.
Heads up! Incoming reinforcements. Must have seen their buddies getting their asses kicked and decided to get some.
You know, I'm surprised time loops aren't a story trope that's used more. Because it's definitely an interesting idea to play with. You know, everyone wants to do time travel, but no one ever does time loop. Everyone wants to be, like, Back to the Future or whatever. No one wants to be Groundhog's Day. I guess it's because people think it's too hard to work with, which I would say that's fair. It's like, if you've seen Groundhog's Day, then you would probably ask, like, well, what else can you do with it? What else can you do with a time loop? And my answer is, I don't know. But it doesn't have to be different. It could just be a time loop and you're stuck in it until you get the thing right. Until you perform the loop correctly. It's still an interesting concept, even if you play it exactly like that. And like I keep saying, like that's the thing about tropes.
I like the way you think, Tanaka.
You shouldn't be afraid of playing a trope straight. You don't have to always subvert a trope with every single opportunity. You don't have to constantly be subversive. Cause hey, you know the thing is, when everything you do is subversive, then nothing is subversive because you're no longer subverting expectations, because then the expectation is that you're going to do the opposite of what the audience initially expects. Who keeps getting in the turrets? Or no, wait, just the one turret. Yeah, I knew someone on Discord who's like every single joke they made was a subversive joke where, like, you know, they have the setup and then it's like, oh, you thought I was going to say this, but actually I said this. Isn't that funny? It's like, no. Every single joke that you say does that pattern. So I knew you weren't going to say the thing. I knew you were going to say the opposite.
I'm down. Help! System's down.
Help. Help. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna die. Oof.
Heads up! Incoming reinforcements. Must have seen their buddies getting their
Oh, well, no, not how I meant to kill him, but he's dead. You're next. Can I have your gun, please? Did you drop it? No! Alright, well, I'm pretty sure there's another beam rifle over here, so... Ah, shoot! I meant to hit the switch grenade button so I could do that. Try not to use my plasma grenades to blow it up, and then I used all my grenades anyway! Why is this particular scenario so hard? Jeez. It's just a Wraith. It's not like it's two hunters.
Heads up! Incoming reinforcements. Must have seen their buddies getting their asses kicked and decided to get some too.
But see, the funny thing about tropes is like, I don't know. It feels like all the people who make movies, they don't want to do like, oh, we can't do another Groundhog's Day. That'd just be copying Groundhog's Day. But then there are tropes that people are sick of. There's like, hey, what if we made a movie like that? But I know it's not the creative types in Hollywood that do that. It's the suits. It's the problem with everything. It's the suits. But still, just you would think there would start to be more suits who catch on to the idea that, oh hey, wait, actually, don't do the safe and boring thing. Do something unique and interesting. Which is, I don't know why I'm saying that when I'm arguing like, it's okay if you just do Groundhog's Day again. But like, if the time loop trope scares you, good. That means it's something new that people haven't really seen a lot of. Even if they've already seen Groundhog's Day. They haven't seen Groundhog's Day 2. They haven't seen your version of Groundhog's Day. Isn't it interesting how, like, music is the one medium where doing a cover is okay, but anywhere else, it's like, hey, you're just copying that thing. You're not creative.
I like the way you think, Tanaka.
Man, I just keep just sniped by instant death. Like, that's... Facing the stupid wall again. I saw you. But what about our grenades? Okay, turret destroyed.
Plasma battery here.
Could hack that thing, cause some havoc.
I like the way you think, Tanaka.
Where's that guy going? Gotta play like whack-a-mole here, I guess. And by that, I mean I have to be the mole. If I pop out of the same hole every time, of course I'm gonna get smacked in the face with a hammer. So I just gotta not pop out of the same hole every time. Out of ammo. How about I pick my carbine up if I'm gonna start sniping grunts? That's why I like the carbine. It's good against grunts. So you get one good shot and there you go. That's all you need. Sure, it's not very ammo efficient for stronger enemies, but I can still hit them in the head as well. Okay, who's hitting me that is pulling me out of my scope? It's also kind of funny how, like, if something becomes popular enough, well, okay, maybe not popular enough, but like, you know, they're for some things it's like it's okay to make an homage to it. Like if you make your own Blade Runner, everyone's like, oh yeah, it's a Blade Runner homage. But then like other things, it's like it's not okay to, you know, wear your inspiration on your sleeves. I don't get it. Where is the line? I mean, I guess part of it is like the more time passes, the less people know the exact reference, and then it starts to feel new. Do we finally win? Did I break out of the loop by moving to a different position? Can I just... Ow. Kind of a similar train of thought. Not quite, but... You know, with all the Metroidvania games that are out there, I always wonder why there are so many of them that are more Castlevania-like than Metroid-like. It seems like whenever... Oh, wait. Ooh. Awesome!
Under the shield.
There was 2 ways to get past the shield, wasn't there? To blow up the batteries, but then go under it. That is so cool.
I'm on the other side of the shield.
Nice work, Osiris. Move inside.
Yeah, like
into the temple.
most
Regroup inside Osiris.
Most Castlevania games I see, it seems like they're always not Metroidvania. That's what I meant to say. Obviously, Castlevania games are going to be like Castlevania.
Maybe there's a hidden mechanism, a door lock.
Look around, Osiris. Found something. Up on the ledge.
How do we go up there?
No stairs. We should be able to climb. Look at the sides.
But like the amount of games I've seen that try to be more like Metroid,
This has to be
just like one or two. Depending on if you count Axiom Verge as Metroid-like in more than just level design. It's like, that's always the thing. It's always just levels. It's always just the idea of like, oh, you gotta come back later when you get a power-up. And that's all people ever do. Like, where's all the games with wall jumping? And ledge grabbing? And screw attacks? You know, that's the stuff I like about Metroid.
I see it, Commander.
But then they're all like, no, it's all about you gotta come back later when you find the high jump boots. You gotta come back later when you find the morph ball. You gotta come back later when you get Dracula's blood and can open the door with it.
That doesn't look like a retreat.
Let's help Arbiter finish this.
Phaetons, let's go.
Get airborne. We're taking the fight to them.
Affirmative. Saddle up.
Okay, but what do I shoot? Where am I?
Arbiter, we are airborne and Forerunner Phaetons.
Excellent. Bring fire upon the Covenant Spartans.
Spartans, I appreciate the bravery, but what's the plan?
Kraken's 2L armor to knock down. Best bet's get inside, destroy the generator.
Inside, okay. Like, there were a lot of, like, little things I really like about Metroid that I never see people emulate when they make their quote-unquote Metroidvanias. And I just find that annoying. It's like, everyone loves the backstep from Castlevania, but no one ever lets you wall jump like you do in Super Metroid. Okay, I'm on it. Now what?
Focus fire on the deck. Clear some space and we can land on the Kraken.
I already did.
I'm on board the Kraken.
Generator will be in the bottom. Find a path, follow it down.
That's for the new gun. I also need another one. Blow up, please. Blow up, please.
Generator's on the lowest level. Move down.
Oh, there we go. See, I knew it was not unlike a scarab. Can I have that? Can you take your... What did you have?
Keep going down. Generator should be just below the hangar.
Thank you. Oh, we had a carbine. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, shield generator.
I found the generator.
There we go. Hey, leave me alone. This for the carbine ammo? No? Did you have a storm rifle? Okay.
Directed on the pulse generator.
A few rounds, she said. Using up the whole storm rifle.
Generator offline.
Get out! Where did that come from? Was that hole there before? Or did I fail the get out of there part? Like, was I really only supposed to hit it a few times and then quickly get out, and it just had no indication of how long I had to get out?
Generator offline.
Get the hell out of there! Kraken's going down!
Oh, look at that. That's why they have banshees down here. The door's open.
Unclear the Kraken.
Guys, I don't think my crew's making it out. AI has been good, but it's not that good. Apparently not smart enough to get in the Banshee and fly away. I don't know how big the explosion is, but I want to watch so I know when it happens. Oh, and there they go. Good job, guys.
Victory! Well done, Spartan.
Damn, Osiris, that is beautiful work. Kraken's down. Time to grab that constructor. Halsey's coordinates are inside that Forerunner site.
Well, I'm the only one that lived. Oh, they disintegrated my Banshee. Well, that is not... what do you call them?
Search the area.
That is not a valet. That is not a valid valet service.
Something woke up. It's a map of this region. See, that's the Guardian there. Not sure what it's connected to.
Yeah, real pretty light show. Where's the constructor?
Constructors repair things, right? So let's break something. Come on, got work for you.
Yep, figures.
I think they're mad we're stealing their constructor.
Clear the area.
Got a soldier here.
Targeting out.
Hey, buddy. How? I don't know why I was thinking it was Xenoblade logic, where I'm like, oh man, if they can kill the enemy quickly, then I'll come back. It's like, no, that's only part of the deal. That, you know, you gotta make the area safe, and then you can revive someone. But they don't have to kill the enemy for me to come back. Also, that's not how it always works in Xenoblade either. You know, usually you use the party gauge to revive someone.
Clear the area.
But I was thinking with Xenoblade X logic, where my party members never have the party gauge to bring me back with. Okay, now where's... Now this guy's down here. Same as before. Is the knight still over here? Right, 2 of them. Come on. Alright. Okay, well, I would have got that guy if the world hadn't gone blurry. Yeah, I don't know. Explosions should totally be blowing your joints off. That should totally be a problem you deal with. Same as hunters.
All clear. Commander Palmer, we have the constructor. Ready for extraction.
Nice work, Spartans. Arbiter, ready for pickup.
I am sending a ship your way, Spartans.
Should just out. All right. So. So. So we're gonna be chief again now?
Open their eyes to the truth, or close them forever.
Change my guns again.
There goes the constructor.
When it activates the Guardian, we hit Sanayan. Let's report into Palmer.
Okay, if you could walk, excuse me, walk up the stones.
When the constructor is ready.
Halsey said the calibration could take days.
Then we will begin without it. I have waited too long to let this opportunity pass.
Commander, mission complete. Dr. Halsey has the constructor.
Good work, Osiris. Once Halsey has the constructor sorted, Arbiter's people can move on Sanayan, and I'll get her off-world.
Report to Halsey, who is probably still over. Yeah.
Osiris, come look at this. I'm using this structure to upload the recording from Meridian into the constructor. Make sure you're ready to go when I give the signal.
Standing by, Doctor.
Get comfortable. It could be hours. I take it back. It's headed for Sanayan. It's moving towards the Guardian.
Arbiter, it's time.
Today the Covenant will fall. San Helios will be free!
You know what I did to create the Spartans, all in the name of the greater good.
Doctor, we don't have time.
Cortana is built from a matrix of my own mind. The domain gives her incredible power.
I understand.
Spartan Locke! Stop her! But please, bring John home to me.
Yeah, maybe I just understand this because I'm the player and I'm seeing both sides of the story, but he'll come home once he gets Cortana, so just... Help him get Cortana.
Actually, Tanaka, if I could ask a favor. Just say a word or two.
Come a long way together. A long way yet to go. Let's make a good jump like we mean to. And handle fools like we need to.
90 seconds to insertion point.
And may Buck by the first round when we get back.
We get through this, I'll buy the whole damn bar.
Oh, that was the city we could see in the distance, wasn't it?
Fire Team Osiris. The light is green.
Here they come!
Swords of San Helios. With me! Target the air defenses. Clear landing zones. For San Helios!
Wait, is this a new mission? Is it? Were we on 12 before? Let me see, mission intel. Oh, okay. I was just assumed that this is more of the same mission. This is another chapter of it. I'm getting kind of tired, but I'll keep going until we're Chief again. Kind of like I did with Halo 2. I don't know what else to talk about right now, though. There's no secrets in this corner.
All clear. Disable the air defenses. Target either the cannon itself or the power supply.
Power supply sounds easier.
The Guardian is at the far end of the city. There are more anti-air emplacements in that direction.
We'll clear out air defenses as we go.
Good luck to you, Spartan.
And to you, Arbiter.
Wait, is this a power supply?
Power core. Destroy it to disable the
Swords
cannon.
of San Helios. Yes. Today Sanayan will fall, and with it, the Covenant. To me, brothers.
That was almost too easy getting rid of that.
All right, Spartans. There's ground to cover between here and the Guardian. Move out.
We, in fact, can stop all of you. We're bigger and stronger.
Guardian will start moving. Just need to
And
be
smarter.
close enough to jump on board when it does.
Swords of San Helios. All ships report in.
Visual on anti-air emplacement. Shut it down. Give the Swords of San Helios some airspace.
On station. Onslaught on station. Revolution on station. All ships. Focus fire on Covenant air forces. Send them crashing to our watery grave.
The Arbiter's fleet is arriving. Bring down the air defenses so they stand a chance.
Got it.
Power core destroyed. Spartan locked the Swords of San Helios. Air defenses down on my position.
Confirm, Spartan. Sending air support.
Keep moving. There's plenty more to do.
Yeah, I'm definitely seeing the ways that this is, like, designed for multiplayer. But definitely not in a bad way. Not in a way where it's like, man, I feel like I need to be playing this with other people to be getting the full experience. Like, no, it's like, obviously the callouts are so that when you accomplish a goal, that your friends that you're playing with know that the goal has been accomplished, so they're not looking around for the same thing. But if apparently the level design is going to be a little bit on the open side, like, that's really cool too, because that means that if you play with your friends and then like a different group of people you know play through this game, you won't always have the same experience. Like maybe some people disabled the shield in that last section and then others like me went under it. And that's pretty cool. Forgetting the buttons again. Stop shaking, world. Oh, good. I only got one bullet left. Well, then. Okay, next thing is that way. There's an enemy over there. Never mind, they got him. He's dead. You're next.
Covenant insertion pod.
What are you gonna say insertion? You can say drop. That works better.
More air defenses here. Get them offline.
So I wouldn't say they're going in something. They're going behind the enemy lines. They're not going in the enemy lines. Okay, I think I see the battery. The battery to the anti-air battery. Battery. Ow, no, never mind. That's a different exploding thing. It's an exploding thing that hurts when it explodes. Isn't that weird? Okay, well, if I can clear the area just a little bit, then I can follow the power cord. An element of level design that honestly I'm kind of a fan. of. Like, it's simple, but
Swords of Sanghelios. Another cannon down on
but
my
it makes sense. It's intuitive.
The Spartans have opened more airspace. Move in and make your presence felt.
You know what? I don't want carbine again. Been using the carbine too much.
Reinforcements at the door.
Hello? No. Ha! He stuck himself. He was already dead, but he stuck himself. Can't go a Halo game without an enemy sticking himself. Okay, now who's left? Who are they shooting at? Who's up there?
Think the constructor found its way through this chaos?
If it didn't, somebody better come up with another solution real quick.
3 cannons here. Take them down quick. Our ride's going to leave without us.
Make sure it's safe up here. Ow. So what about the gun? Oh, out of ammo. Dang it. I just realized my storm rifle was out of bullets faster. Careful, Vale.
I'm up. Thanks.
I don't know if it's safe to grab this turret. So I'm just gonna not. I'm gonna go this way. You know, of all the things I haven't gotten used to in this game,
Find their power source or target the cannons themselves.
one thing I have gotten used to is the new sound for the plasma pistol. Like I've already forgotten what the old one sounds like. You like needles? I don't think he liked needles. Nope, I thought that was a storm rifle. Someone's there. Nope, never mind, he's dead. Was that about taking off that armor? You really want to go there?
1 cannon down. 2 more to go.
I wonder how feasible it is to... Like, they said you can either destroy the battery or destroy the cannon itself. How feasible is it to destroy the cannon?
Stand by. We're on it.
There's the storm rifle. Fresh and clean battery, too.
2nd cannon down. Only 1 left.
protect the turret, but you died too because you didn't get out fast enough. Okay, now what are we doing?
Where's the power source for this last cannon?
That building, top floor.
Or... see how reasonable it is to destroy it. I don't think that's hitting at all. That's as far as I can turn, though. I mean, if that's it destroyed, then that's not too bad. It's so red, though. That makes me think I need to keep shooting it.
Last cannon destroyed. Good work, Spartans. Arbiter, cannons offline on our position.
My troops will arrive and secure your position. Move on towards the Guardian. You must reach the Master Chief in time.
Copy that, Arbiter.
Friendly phantoms approaching.
Spartan Lock, come in.
Marquis, hello again.
Air defenses still protect the skies between you and the Guardian. Too many for me to ferry you to your destination. You need another path. At your location, there is passage to Sanion's Undercity, which will allow direct access to the Guardian.
Thank you, Marquis. Osiris, Marquis said there's a way down. Find it. Everybody on the elevator.
Good luck down there, Spartans.
Arbiter, we're heading to the Undercity. I want to warn you, before the Guardian jumps to slip space, it sets up a series of concussive blasts. If you move your ships out of the way in time, the Covenant will take the brunt of it.
Victory and honor do not grow from timid seeds, Spartan Lock. Your harvest shall be grand. When you see the Chief again, tell him I send my greetings.
I will indeed, sir.
Look, I've never heard a Sangheili address a human like that.
I'll try not to let it go to my head.
Oh, over there? Okay. I expected this to feel a little more underground than this. Oh, that's kind of scary. Expected it to be under the water, but, yeah, this is fine. Do it jump it? Is there a button for
Marquis
the...
says we'll get direct access to the Guardian from down here. But remember, we don't have the swords of Sanghelios to distract these troops.
Whatever gets us to the Guardian quickest.
The humans are here! With me, Sava!
Excuse me. At least got shelter here. Did that door really get me anything? I don't think it did. Oh, apparently you will fall. Ow. I keep thinking my other gun is more precise, and it's not. I've built too much of a habit of carrying my guns like that. Like, I'm sure it's still a valid tactic to do it as I'm doing it, but I'm used to having one where I can be more precise. I guess because I'm used to Borderlands, and I'm used to being able to be like, alright, well, enemy's kind of far away, let me pull out my sniper rifle. Because I always have one. I don't... Oh, that was not a couple of jackals. Oh, it's out of ammo.
Guardian's still too far. Hurry.
Ouch. Look out.
Thanks, Spartan.
Throw a grenade if Vale wasn't there. Okay, now is the time for... That's the storm rifle. Carbine. Is Buck dying? Is he just shouting? He's just shouting. Yeah, I'm definitely digging the level design of this game. I like how, like, I wouldn't say open, but like we've come a long way from the hallways of Halo 1. That's for sure. It's kind of refreshing. Maybe that was what I didn't like about Halo 4, is that it felt like hallways. Try to get a good grenade throw in. Don't have enough protection to see if my throw was good. Okay, let me try to think reasonably about this turret here. If there's anything I can do about it. Maybe skirt it. Okay. Oh yeah, look, that's a clean path to run up to the turret. To flank it while someone else crosses the bridge, maybe. Like I did. You know, you get some people coming over this way, some people going over that way. Yeah, it seems like there's room for some tactical thinking like that if you're actually coordinated with your other players. That's really cool.
New enemies join the battle above. Armored, glowing.
Prometheus. We'll be ready on
The constructor must have done its work.
it. It means the Guardian will be awake soon. Double time, Osiris.
Well, you think you're so good with your lob launcher. Well, now you're dead. Thought you were hot? Guess what? You're not. And now your plasma caster is mine. I should, yeah, there we go. Knock that off. Oh no! Ah, I guess I'm the one who is also not hot. I'm just gonna chase you down. Ah, did he jump down? Okay, well I can jump down too. Come help me, Buck. But come, oh. I was gonna say come around the other side of the pillar so you could use it as cover while you revive me. Veil. Veil. See, this is where the benefit of if those were real people would have been. Because the last person alive could have listened to my tip. Okay, now I can play it like I was gonna do it before I jumped off the ledge. I can take this too. Can you point to the turret, Blaze? Because I don't know where.
Enemies hit.
Or I see it on my radar. What are these? Plasma cannons. Ow! Where are you? Okay, I think we're winning now. As long as I don't jump off a ledge. Oh, it's a turret.
Armor stalled out. You're up, Mark. Okay, I'm back. Thanks.
All right, good. Crossing the bridge, we made it. My gun's running out. My gun is out. No, 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 none of that. Don't know. This is past the point of this being useful. Maybe not. Just a hunch. I was gonna say, is that Hunter's?
Hunters, get ready.
Whoop. Ow! Forgot that's a Merv. No, focus on that guy, because he's gonna turn around for me. Second you turn around. Okay, can't hold the charge on that apparently. Yeah, good. You better have been getting him.
We have to go back up.
Better hurry. Can't have too much longer to go. Elevator doors!
Oh, hello. Enjoy. Too bad all I got are plasma pistols.
Arbiter, this is Spartan Locke. Do you copy?
Spartan Locke, near the Guardian, killing everyone.
Arbiter,
That's no good.
we should be close to the Guardian by now.
If we can help Arbiter,
We do, but not at the risk of missing the Guardian. Reaching Master Chief is more important.
You know, thinking about guns and ammo in this series, they've never done raw ammo, have they? There were never raw ammo drops. It's always with the gun. Which, as I've said, like way back in Halo 1, like that's a good thing.
Plan B for catching up to Chief.
This is Plan B. It's the only Guardian we know of.
if we miss it, we'll just have to hope the Master Chief can stop Cortana from doing any more harm.
Should I put that guy out of his... Never mind. His misery ended. Yeah, like, that's...
Just missed all the fun.
It's so great that this game... that these games have never had raw ammo, because it means that you never have that opportunity of, like, that moment where you're like, oh man, I should have hung on to that gun, because now here's the ammo, but I don't have the gun. If you find the ammo, it will be the gun. That's why I've always said, there'll be another one. Like, if I, I'm passing up this Needler, And if they decide to give me needler ammo, you know, if I take this, actually I think I will take it. If I end up swapping this later, when it's out of ammo, and then, you know, there won't be another... Guys, he's dead. Oh, I guess not quite yet. Okay, well, let's just move on. He's a prop. If I drop this needler, because it's out of ammo, I'm not going to have that moment where it's like, oh man, I should have hung on to the needler. Because it was out of ammo. If they were going to give me more ammo, they'd give me another needler, so it wouldn't have mattered if I dropped it or not. If they want me to have a needler, I'm going to have a needler. If they want me to have more ammo for it, I'm going to have it.
Coming down. Move.
Which way? That way. Whoa! Was that scripted or was that too slow? Go right? Is this an open window? Can I? Okay, it seems like things are not falling apart anymore.
There's another one. The clock's ticking. Hurry, or we miss our ride to Master Chief.
Get up. Arbiter's over there. I guess that's where we gotta go.
Arbiter. We're almost to the Guardian. They can't stop us now. Clear a path. Get on board the Guardian before it leaves.
Yeah, I really respect this game, these games, for if they're gonna make it where you can only hold, you know, 2 guns, that they've made it where every opportunity for ammo is also an opportunity to have the gun straight up. Like, I think I do still prefer games that just let you keep all the guns you're supposed to be able to use. You know, the kind of Bioshock style where it's, you know, you get a gun, weapon wheel. Or Doom, I guess, you know, like, I don't know about the originals, but, you know, the reboot, the 2016. And Eternal. But, you know, for this style of gunplay, I'm glad that there's no raw ammo.
All that matters is the Guardian hasn't left. There's still time.
It's one of those things that I don't know that people ever think about when they think about Halo. That they do that, but they do that, and it's cool. It's a really good decision, I think. Oh, not what I thought I was picking up. Okay, well, that's fine. Still weird to me that this is a semi-automatic pistol. A semi-automatic handgun. Or burst fire. Burst fire is it's not semi-automatic, it's burst fire. Those are 2 very different things. I'm not actually really sure what the difference is between semi-automatic and fully automatic. Which I know the difference is fully automatic means when you hold the trigger, it just keeps firing like this. And semi-automatic means you have to keep pressing it. I don't know if I've always assumed that it meant that there was also just non-automatic. Like, you know, non-automatic, semi-automatic, fully automatic.
have time to discuss it. Take him out, Osiris.
But is that really the case? With at least modern guns? Because obviously with like a musket, like obviously that's not even close to semi-automatic. But, you know, with modern guns, do you really even need to specify non-automatic? Does that classification even exist anymore? Or at all? But anyway, burst fire pistol, still kind of weird to me. Even though I know Borderlands has the Dahl brand that's all about semi-automatic. I guess we all died. Man, this is farther back than I would have liked.
We're almost to the Guardian. They can't stop us now. Clear a path. Get our brother Guardian before it leaves.
I'm about to clip that Watcher's wings.
I should probably stick with the carbine and have more ammo. Trying to see if maybe I can't approach from cover instead of walking right out into the open. Get some shield back. Still not really sure if I'm using the carbine correctly. Is this how you're supposed to use it, or am I just impatient?
Keep pushing, Osiris. We're almost to the Guardian.
Great. What's in over here? Storm rifles. Okay, that's heated up faster than I expected.
All that matters is the Guardian hasn't left yet. There's still time.
Ammo. Yeah, I'm gonna try to not be standing where they're probably gonna spawn those, whatchamacallums? The knights. So I say that. I'm approaching where they are because they're enemies. It's like right around here, wasn't it? Excuse me.
We don't have time to discuss it. Take him out, Osiris.
Destroy them! Finish here and stop them! Hold position! Let it down! Overwhelm them! Yield!
Who's shooting over there? Aha! Who's futile now?
Deal with the wards first. Focus fire, Osiris.
Well, we need to get that knight out of the way so we have more breathing room.
All these humans struggle.
And that guy too, yes.
You think changing weapons will help?
Yeah, dialogue for me picking up a new gun.
What's a Genesis?
It's where the Guardians head.
Guardians leaving without us.
Gotta be some way to... Garrett, get your ass in gear. I'm coming in hot. You best be ready to go.
Move! We're on board.
Hang on! Open your eyes, Doc.
You're missing all the fun.
That's twice.
But we're counting now?
Lock! You get one shot!
Ready when you say, Commander.
Now!
All clear.
Lock! Lock, come on!
Hunt them to the last. The day we extinguish the Covenant's light.
Just one lingering. This one guy who's just a little late to the cheering.
Is that it? Where are we? What the...
Activate mag boost.
Like standing on the side of a skyscraper. This is bad.
We'll be fine.
Chief's down there, huh?
Let's find out. Spartan Jameson locked broadcasting on all UNSC frequencies. Sierra 117, please respond.
Guardians moving.
Get moving. Reach a low enough altitude where it's safe to jump.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, mission 13. So this is definitely a new mission. Okay, I was hoping we would, it'd be flip-flopping. We'd be Chief again. I don't really care who I'm playing as, honestly, but just for the sake of making things feel like I'm, ending at opportune times. I don't know. It's what I did with Halo 1. Is you do a level as Chief, you do a level as Arbiter. It felt right. 1, 2, back forth. You always end on the same number, I guess. Like odd numbers, I guess, because I think I was always ending when I was Chief. Whatever. Thanks for watching. See you Monday where we do more. Bye.